Hi, welcome to the Remote Chief's channel on the YouTube network. I'm the Remote Chief. How you doing today? I have something to show you that I've been waiting for a long time. The Cx-10c. That's right folks, I said it. The Cx-10c. Now I don't know if you know my channel or you know the quadcopter world, but we all know this. The world's smallest little nano quadcopter last November came out. It flies great. I take it up 100 feet in the air. It's insane. Now, they've equipped it with a camera. Ooh. Look at that camera on the front. It's going to have a micro SD chip that you have to install yourself. And we'll get into that. But it's pretty sweet. Let's unbox this puppy, show you how it flies, show you some of the footage, and do another awesome review with the Chief. Stay tuned. So here we go. I took things out of the box for you. Just a regular box. Pretty cool. It says Cx-10c. Comes in two colors. Black and green and orange and silver. I got the orange and silver. So here we go. Here it is. The camera is on the front, as you can see. On the left side we have the micro SD chip. On the back there's nothing now. The back used to be where you charged it. Now the right side is where you charge it and the on-off switches. The top used to have a cool little logo. Now it just has a little eye. And if you see here, there's a little hole here. That's going to I believe to be the light where you're going to record. When you press record, there's going to be a little blink there, and I think that's how you know you're recording a video. You're going to have the user manual, spare propellers, the quadcopter itself, the transmitter, and the charger. The charger is going to work like it always used to, except the arrow on the charger that's here, there's a little arrow if you can see here on the top there. That arrow now is going to be face down when you plug it in. I tried to face it upwards like I had before with the Cx-10, and it does not want to go in that way. You want to flip it down. So where that little notch comes out and it's an arrow, you want that facing down, and you go into the right side of the quadcopter. Charging is basically the same. I can show you pretty quick here. Turn on my USB, pop this in, the light stays on, you let it sit for about 12 minutes, and in 12 minutes that light should turn off, and you're ready to go. We'll let this sit and charge for a second, as it just came out the box. It should be about, a third charge, maybe less. I'm going to get a micro SD to slap into this little guy, and we're going to take it on a flight. Stay tuned. Now that we're back and the drone is finished charging, you can see that the light is turned off. We're good to go. Take the drone, unplug it, put it down, get rid of my charger here. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to insert the micro SD card into the mini drone. I love saying that. This is so cool. It's going to be with the gold or the copper looking up, facing up. Because if you do it down, it's just not going to go in if you try it. And press your thumb into the curve area there, and boom, you're in. Again, you push up, the copper facing up, right into the side, and boom, you're in. If you did everything correctly, you should have about a blue fluorescent light right there in the back. And as you can see, if I pop the chip out, the blue light's going to turn off. If I pop the chip in, that blue light should turn back on. That's how you know you have a micro SD chip that's willing and ready to record. I'm now going to press the record button here. Not sure if it has a mic, but let's sync it up. All cameras sync. Okay. Without further ado, let's go on my first flight with the Cheerson Cx-10c. Here we go, folks. Wow. Nice movement. Left, right. This is the first mode, obviously. See that yaw rate? Okay, nice and controlled. Recording video as we speak. Let's get the Remote Chief channel there. See if we can get that, how well that comes out. There's the website. Okay. Second mode, right, left. We're starting to whip a little more. And third mode, you know my favorite mode. Flying nice. See how it does with the flip? Nice recovery on the flip. I do notice there's a little more weight to this than there used to be on the Cx-10. And when you do a flip, you push up a little more on the throttle to compensate for that weight of that camera. There it is. See the drop there if I didn't use it. See, the yaw rate is a lot slower too than the Cx-10. Probably because it's a camera. Who wants to be flying all different ways spinning when you want to be filming? So I could see that it's a camera, the nice yaw rate. With that nice opening shot that I love. Really nice control on the drone. Flies great. Side roll, man. Front flip, side roll. Alright, now here we go. Filming myself, backwards flight. It's always still a little challenging for me. Doesn't have headless mode. There we go. Getting in there. Ooh. Trying to get a whole flight in here so you can see the entire battery length. No time lapse really, just running and gunning. Send it out a little bit. Alright, there's the blank. No more flipping. The flip is over. That's how you also know. See how much more we can get. Blinking. Actually, don't want to fill the battery too much. Want to make sure we got that video. Let's get a nicer landing than that, though. Boom. Okay. I'm gonna hit the camera. Well, thoughts on it? Well, I can't have really any thoughts without bringing out it's the first Cx-10 and just discussing the two. They both fly great. The Cx-10 has a far better yaw rate. It turns way faster and quicker. It looks a little more impressive. The flips are better on the Cx-10. It obviously recovers way quicker. This has a lot more weight on the bottom, bringing it down. That, you know, the payload on there with the camera and looks like a little bigger of a battery is bogging this down a little bit. But you know what? It's the smallest little drone you can get with a camera on it. Holds a micro SD chip, and it's basically, you know, the size of 4 micro SD chips. It's ridiculous. So it's an awesome improvement. It would be cooler if it lasted a little longer. It looked like I only got about 4-minute flight time, maybe less. You get about a 12-minute flight time, you know, out of this one, even aggressively an 8-minute, 7-minute flight time if you're really whipping. So the Cx-10 is cooler in some ways, but it's an awesome new comparison, and it's awesome to have something out now this small with a camera. Every time I show people this, they say, that doesn't have a camera on it, does it? And I always say no, you know. But now I can say yes. Yes, it does, and that's pretty impressive. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. That is everything you get with the Cx-10 Cx-10. Now remember, it's not going to come with the micro SD. Everywhere on the instruction manual on the box, it has available. So it doesn't say included, it says available. So with that being said, you do have to get your own micro SD chip for this little drone. If you would like to get it, I've already ordered some from China, and I have them here in the US ready for sale for about $50. If you want to get into a Cx-10 Cx-10c, look at the link below at www.remotechief.com. Thank you so much for watching. And feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget, the Chief abides, my friends. Stay tuned for more quadcopter videos and all things crazy and different on my channel. Peace. Thank you.